Okay, so the next few days went very similar to the first. Visiting the Payne residence and hanging out with Olivia's family became my new routine after school. On Monday, I got around to shoveling the snow off of the driveway like Randy had asked me for. It was laborious to do, but it felt good to get it done. It felt even more rewarding when Randy thanked me with some sashimi he mentioned during the weekend. Hell yeah, that's actually a good-ass reward. Eventually, I'd gotten in the habit of leaving sticky notes for my parents. I didn't know where I was. Not that they care too much as long as I'm home by bedtime. I won't lie, spending most of my afternoons watching Vinny and Damien yell at the TV wasn't particularly entertaining. But Olivia's presence was enough for me. On Friday, though, while Vinny and Damien were preoccupied by a foam sword duel in the backyard, I decided to plan for our date. The weather that weekend was supposed to be warm, and I managed to convince Olivia that this would be our last chance for a real picnic. That only leaves with the location. Even arguing well into the night over text, deciding where to go. I think the beach would be nice. He just wanted to see him in a suit, man. No way, the marine layer will screw with the weather. Marine layer? Okay. How about you go back to the arcade? Seriously, that place smelled horrible. Ah, you're right. There's nowhere worth going in Volcadera Bluffs anyway. Volcadera Bluffs, huh? Does Volcadera actually have bluffs? Yeah, dummy, the place was named after them. Have you ever seen them? No. Ooh, there you go. Sounds perfect then. But those are ages away. Come on, it'll be fun to get away from home for a bit. Fine, damn. Now we're just dragging her to this place. I'll be over in the morning then. Sure, okay. Nighty-night. Epic. I let my phone rest on my bed as I smiled to myself. I'll have to look up where exactly the bluffs are in the morning, but I'm sure they'll look nice. If not, well, there ought to be something exciting here. Not exciting there. Morning! After researching our destination and getting dressed, I did one last check of myself to make sure that I hadn't forgotten anything. Wallet, phone, water bottle, extra sunglasses, of course. Written instructions for the metro lines we'd have to take. I'm officially ready to go. Before I leave, I make sure to leave a sticky note on the fridge to let my parents know where I'll be. Maybe they'll finish watching daytime television in time to see before I get home. Ha! It's only a short trip to the closest station to Olivia's neighborhood, and a short walk from there to her house. Right. I'll let you know right now. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna upload this, well, today, basically Saturday, because I did not have enough time to actually play this. That something has come up, or had come up then. But the rest of this is being recorded today, Saturday, and should be out by like this afternoon. The Payne's place is as welcoming as ever. It's starting to feel a bit like a second home by now. I mean, shit, you've been nearly there for a weekend, and then more. In the chilled weather, the yard's growth has slowed, but it's starting to peek through the thin layer of snow. I hope I'm not commissioned to mow now, too. Should've let Olivia know I'm here. I'm here. You ready? I'll be out in a minute. Is the door unlocked? No, 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 no. Don't come in yet. Well, just stand by the curb and be ready. This is going to be cool. Oh boy. Oh, does she have your wheelchair now? I stand by the curve as instructed facing the door. After a moment, it swings open and... Whoa, ooh, she has a flower on her. And she does have a wheelchair. A green blur shoots out at the door and directly for me. I know better than to flinch. Olivia's tail slams the ground or breaks her to a halt with a stylish skid. Ooh. Using your tail to brake is crazy. You're here! I am. Looks like you finally got your wheelchair. Yeah, it just came in yesterday. Didn't want to tell you to make it a surprise. Has that new wheelchair smell? Oh, what a sentence. Dummy. Well, it looks the same. I do notice how it's lacking all the old scarring her original one had. So, did you hear it? Hear what? Exactly. I can sneak up on you now. Oh, that's true, that's true. In your dreams. Oh wait, did I skip? No. So, you ready for our date? There's a sudden rush of jittery nerves into my chest. It is my first time taking someone out on a date. Trying to rationalize it still doesn't help my nervousness though. Yeah, I'm ready. She looks at me with a timid smile, hands held together as she tilts her head slightly. She's wearing her new floral hair clip. Oh, it's a hair clip, okay. Come to think of it, it's the first time I've ever seen her accessorize. I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of out of place, but it is adorable. She's trying to be cute, I guess. That hair clip looks cute, Olivia. The worry in her grin melts away into a fully joyous smile. Thank you, Inko. Which also helps to ease my own. With my renewed confidence, I step around Olivia and go grab the handlebars. Oh, wait. You've been out all week. You probably don't need any help. No, it's fine. Oh, there's the wrap. Her tail takes my wrist and guides my hand to the handle. I don't mind at all. Alright. To the metro station? Yes, please. With Olivia in tow, our date begins. What the hell are bluffs, though? Are those like special types of cliffs? Hey! Thumbnail, possibly. There's probably going to be something in the bluffs, though. On the metro, I'm lucky enough to be able to find my normal seat. Olivia folds the seat up and places herself right next to me. Something's different. Oh, wow, Christmas lights? Starting to get ready for the season, eh? That's the next holiday coming up. I swear they start setting up earlier every year. The white fluorescence of them, combined with the dim lighting of the metro lights, give the cabin a more cozy feeling. I feel my photographer's instinct kick in, but quickly remembered that I didn't bring my camera. Soon enough, the whole city will be covered in holiday stuff by the end of the weekend. The mental image of a twinkling Volcadere at night is a pleasing thought. There'll definitely be some photo-worthy shots during that time. What do you think of all of it? The decorations? I like them. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, but what's your favorite? I think wreaths. I think it's wreaths, right? Look pretty nice on the lampposts. And I like all the crappy snowmen and snow angels in people's yards. I've always wanted to make my own. What about the mistletoe? Damn. Yeah. Shut up, you. Actually, I'm curious. Are there any dino-specific traditions that you guys celebrate during the winter season? Some culture? Elvie cocks an eyebrow at my question. Hey, I didn't know you guys celebrate end of summer. So I'm just curious if there's other Saurian-centric holidays I don't know about. Nope. Just Christmas or whatever holiday people celebrate around this time. Yeah, I guess people are calling it Festivus. I guess just to be non-religious. There's probably no dedicated one out of spite of the cold. That's fair. Now, I can't help but think of doing some ice skating with Olivia. Surely there's wheelchair access for it, right? I look down at Olivia's wheelchair to imagine how it worked, when something interesting catches my eye. There's a small compartment underneath her seat, almost like a cubbyhole, with some things inside it. What's that? Oh, I decided to bring my sketch pad with me. Ooh, okay. You know, since it's my first time going to the bluffs, I wanted to draw out the scenery while we're there. Hell yeah. Take the opportunity when you can. Maybe I shouldn't have? Huh? Ah, no, that's completely fine. I was just thinking how I should have brought my camera for the same reason. So I'm glad one of us came prepared. As long as we enjoy our time there, that's all that matters. Yeah, you're right. Elvie takes hold of my hand as she rests her head on my shoulder. Ah, nice. Eventually, the metro arrives at our destination. After disembarking the train and leaving the station, my digital map indicates the park is still about a block away. However long a block is in Volcadera, because I'm pretty sure it differentiates, at least in America, by city. Oh, hey. Palm trees. That looks like a dome in the background there. Just to the left, man. Where the truck is. Or semi, whatever. As we make our way there, we soak in the sights of this area of Volcadera. Just like Olivia predicted, many of the surrounding buildings are getting decorated for the holiday season. I've never been around these parts of the city before. Only see them on car trips. So this is a first for both of us. I can only imagine what it'll look like once all this is set up. Yeah, maybe we can come back one here to visit it. Or visit once it is. I like the sound of it. This is just a regular picture of a park, dude. I don't think there's any... Oh, well, I do kind of see some splotches just around the grass line and the trees and way in the foreground or background. But it barely looks like there's a filter on it. We enter into the park's main parking lot. Looks like there's a decent amount of people here this evening, which is surprising given that it's still relatively chilly. Then again, such a prominent landmark in the city would still draw in a crowd, even with certain weather conditions. Ooh, there's some food trucks. Hell yeah. Wow, my voice just cracked. That'll cover the picnic part. Looks like they got a decent variety of things. Tacos, of course tacos. Sandwiches, chicken waffles. Shoot, looks like they all have a bit of a line to them. Plenty of time to do other stuff. I'm not very hungry yet anyway. You didn't even ask her if she's hungry. Glancing around, there's a few gaps in the tree line with trails heading to them. I'd wager they're nature trails. Maybe bird watching ones. You want to try one of those trails? Olivia looks almost disappointed as she glances between me and the food trucks. We could grab a snack first before we head in if you want. She simply shakes her head. I can wait. Plus, I don't want any arm cramps on the trail. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go. Olivia and I head toward the sign indicating where the trail begins. Leisurely, walking across the dirt path. The mood is somewhat dampened by the hikers to our front and back, but it doesn't make the natural landscape any less calming. Oh, yes. It's just so green. I think this has to be. Actually, no, I don't know. But I'll be damned if it's Florida. I mean, it is green. It's like green and brown, but here's just all green. So honestly, I wasn't sure you'd agree to this. What, a date? Oh, look, I think that's a new sprite flamenco. Hello, new face. No, the hike. You don't seem very interested in nature. Well, I normally wouldn't, since a lot of places outside the city aren't built for people like me. But I thought it'd be nice if you were here. My heart flutters for a second. I'm glad to hear you say that. I think it's a nice break from how busy everything else is. Out here, it's just you and the world, isn't it? Yeah, I can't see that. Plan on sketching out any landscapes? I always planned to before we got here, but I think it'd take too long. Just a sketch then. I'll think about it. We continue for another few minutes, admiring the passing scenery. There's less hikers than before. I noticed some hanging back for pictures or moving faster ahead, but that was a while ago now. It's just us and the trees. Oh, I finally got the definition for bluffs, as in geography terms. It's a steep shoreline slopes formed in sediment. Loose material such as clay, sand, and gravel that has 3 feet or more of vertical elevation just above the high tide line. Okay. Interesting. So it has to be clay, sand, or gravel. It can't be something like bedrock. Or else I'll just be either a slope or a cliff. I'm guessing. So basically, it is a cliff. It just can't erode faster or something. You think any of the others are into this sort of thing? Hmm? The others? Liz? Damien? Nah, probably not. Unless it's community service or something. Liz wouldn't be interesting. And Damien's only interested in setting ants on fire with a magnifying glass. You can actually do that shit? Oh, I guess so. Especially with the sun, but... I don't know how to concentrate that. Ah, that smile. Something wrong? No? I just imagine Mia driving a tractor for some reason. Oh no, that is just reminding me of Footloose now, that description. Seriously? Yeah. You think she could pull off the farmer look? The baddie farmer? Oh, god damn it. I refuse to imagine that. Regardless, a mental image of the burgundy wearing bruiser in overalls and a straw hat invades my head. I hate you. Hehehe. Shaking that thought from my head, I look around to readequate myself with the trail. Something's off. This place is quieter than I thought it would be. That's how the woods are, city boy. Damn. Exposed. We live 15 minutes apart. I like it quiet. It's nice to not have anybody to worry about. No Mia, no Ben, no Prockling, no Scalar. We have the whole world to ourselves, and nobody else can ruin that. Fair. Fair point. That is a good way of looking at it. I pat Olivia on the shoulder. She lets out a low groan as she rests her head against my hand. You tired already? No, just enjoying us. Hell yeah. If it wasn't a cloudy day, I think my face was starting to get burnt. Another several minutes later, we're still going strong. Are you still doing okay today? Yeah, I'm still good. It's still a bit surprising to me how your arms don't just give away from pushing yourself so often. I mean, when you've done for so long as I have, you start building a tolerance for it. Exactly. I mean, shit, man. Work retail, and you get used to the fact that you're standing a lot. Well, probably get annoyed a lot. Because wire work, you can't really sit down. You can get breaks for it, but you can't really sit on the floor, you know? And you've done it for a while, eh? As long as I can remember. Damn. I love you? Oh, pothole? Ah, crap, what the hell? I turned to face her, looking at the source of the sound. The wheel on her chair stuck in an indentation in the trail, and she's struggling to push herself out. Without a word, I quietly stepped behind her and grabbed her handlebars, helping Olivia push herself from the nature trap. Oof. Thanks, Inko, but what was that? I'm not sure. I take a closer look at the trail to investigate. The indentation that Olivia has got caught in extends across the entirety of the trail. It almost looks like a tire track? Oh, tire tracks. You're in soft sand? I mean, a trail here does look like soft sand, so yeah. And I know it's just a nature photo, but it should best represent what the hell they're going through, right? I think you got stuck in a tire track. What's a tire track doing on a hiking trail? Maybe somebody got lazy. It's gonna be that's crazy. It's gonna be wider than that, cause not gonna lie, this looks thin. I know the characters are covering up the trail, but damn, it looks so thin. This place is supposed to be pedestrian traffic only. I feel a wave of nervousness overcome me as I glance around beneath the breadth of the trail. When's the last time we saw a sign? Aren't there supposed to be maps around to tell us where we are? Where's anybody else? The realization dawns on me. I have no idea where we are. Do you at least have signal? Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. Dude, seriously? I thought you planned this whole thing. I thought we were following the signs. No, we need to find out where we are. I don't want to die out here. The trail has to lead somewhere, right? If we keep going, we'll find something. Either a mile away or fucking 100 miles away. That's the thing about trails. Can't we turn back? And risk getting turned around some more? You can't be too far from something. Just follow the tracks. Okay, I trust you. With a heavy sigh, I lead the march along the trail we're on. Probably some kind of service road for park rangers or maintenance workers who keep the trail safe. If that's the case, we're bound to run into something or somebody that can guide us in the right direction. For every minute that we keep looking for a sign of salvation, the darker it gets. So Olivia suggested that I use my phone to find the right directions, but the lack of bars throws away any means of transversal guidance. So I'll keep reassuring Olivia that we'll get out eventually. There's a tinge of worry that's beginning to grow in the pit of my stomach. The last thing I want to do is spend a night in the woods. At best, I know that as long as I have my phone's compass, we won't be moving in circles. So westward we are bound, following a trail at a more cautious pace. As we crest the blind turn north that we finally hear salvation. Why, hey there. Who are you? Actually, it's a human being, actually. It's interesting. The one and only human character that we actually met that isn't Inko. And it's a ranger. Park ranger. Oh, thank Raptor. Jesus, finally, another living being. The scruffy looking gent looks to be a park ranger. You two lost? Yeah. You sort of got mixed up on the trails and couldn't find any maps. Uh-huh. Sounds about right. Happens all happens all too often around here. Anywho, I'm assuming you two are looking for a particular site to see. Yeah, do you know the way? He hums and sobs for a moment with his head sweeping left and right. Olivia, finally the ranger smiles and points at a particular path, just wide enough for Olivia's chair. That one right there will lead you to the best view here, and all you need to get back is to take any trail east. They all branch off near the park. Thank you so much, sir. Don't mention it. Wait, hold up. Ted. Okay, don't mention it. Call me Ranger Teddy. Dude. With how scruffy he is, and with the fact that Cave Ammon is who they are, I won't be surprised if it's fucking Ted Kozlinski, or however you pronounce his fucking name. Basically, Unabomber, right? Yeah, Unabomber. Man. The Industrial Revolution and its consequences on Earth. Taking the Rangers' directions, we go down to narrow pathway. The thin pathway continues on for another 30 minutes, damn, and ultimately leads to a secluded table and railing. And the most breathtaking view. Maybe it'll be more breathtaking if we can actually go down there, but probably already late. Oh, it even looks like evening in the photo there. Elvie gasps as her eyes peer over the protective rail and takes in the vista that is the bluffs. Over the edge, I can see a number of branches jutting from the base cliff, and past that the ocean laps at the base of the bluff. While I look below us, Olivia's eyes lock into something further away. I follow her eyes and... whoa. I'm really regretting my camera now. Because what I see is a 1 in a million shot. Taking a spot on the rickety wooden table, I feel it growing beneath me. This spot must be one of the less trekked to, if the stuff here is in such disrepair. Not only that, I feel that the spot is more private. Like our own little view of Volcadera. Hey, Inko? Yeah? She holds up a sketch pad, giving me the sweetest pitiful look. Do we have the time to? Oh yeah, of course. I'm sure we can manage to get back as long as the sun's still up. Her smile radiates with the power of 1,000 suns. Epic Imperial Japanese moment. And her hands quickly flip the pad open to a fresh page and start on the sketch. Compared to her deliberate strokes when painting or doing calligraphy, her sketch pencil moves in quickly, in quick, rapid strokes. Her head is constantly moving between the page and the cliff view, and her eyes carries an ember in it, akin to when we'd gone to the arcade. As Olivia is engrossed with drawing the beautiful bluffs, I'm engrossed by the beautiful girls drive to create. Still, time passes and the sun slowly moves lower and lower. A cool gust of ocean air blows over us, and I see the shiver run through Olivia. Checking the time, it's only about 4 o'clock. I curse the short winter days, because Olivia is out of time. Olivia? Almost done. The page is almost fully used, showing a very rough duplicate of the cliffside she's been focused on. Her final touch was to add a simple signature in the only blank space she had left, holding the full drawing up in triumph. Wow, can we see it please? No? I know, right? The sheer smugness radiating from her grin lasts for all of a minute. Or do we buy another ocean breeze that makes us both shiver? Nice. Even her nose scrunches up in irritation as she sniffles heavily. Ah, sneezing. Holy shit, that sounded like a fucking shotgun. Especially. Oh, damn. I just know. Wait, did we ever see this sprite as well? Avinko? Crazy. Especially as it bounces off the cliff wall. Acoustics. I think she even managed to spook the seagulls nesting in the branches down below. Bless you. She grumbles her thanks as she wipes at her irritated nose. You okay? Yeah. She sniffles again. The air just sucks. It has a good, pleasant smell though. It's the air. And I heard that. I feel like have a stuffed nose. Just going by the sea can actually help. What's that? Clear the not earways, the noseways, the nostrils. There you go. Mainly because of the sea salt, I believe, or at least the small sea salt. I think. The atmosphere is cooling rapidly too. We should get going then. Some warm food would be good. Not yet. When she sees my questioning look, she continues. I want to see the sunset first. You sure? That means we'll have to take the path back in the dark. We'll be fine. As Pushy shines her phone's flashlight at me. Alright then. Instead of going back to the bench, I stand beside her at the guardrail. Ah. Slowly the sun starts to dip, as if sinking into the sea. Hell yeah. Absolute hell yeah. Just watching the natural world move on. Simply me, Olivia, and a wonderful view in our little private spot. Fingers gently wrapped around my hand, and reciprocate until our palms are interlocked. At last, the sun crests this horizon completely, the last ray of light illuminating Olivia's tiny face. Thanks to Ranger Teddy's directions. Fucking hell. Finding our way back to where we started, our hiking journey was easy. Even it was a bit too dark for comfort. Eventually make it back to the parking lot, just as the street lamps were turning on. When we returned to the main area of the park, it also gotten a lot less crowded. Are the food trucks gone? Ah, nice. So yeah, some of those food trucks have called it a day and left as well. Call it a gay. I nearly said that shit. We're not cutting it close to the last metro home, right? Yeah, the last one will be in another hour or so. Phew, I was worried I was taking too long. Then we'd have to stay overnight, alone in the wilderness. I want to check out those food trucks now. Here, here. Looks like some of the food trucks are still around, probably to draw in the late night crowd. There's practically no lines for them either. Neat. Let's see, what sounds good to eat right now? What are you craving, Liv? Olivia? I glance over to see that she's looking over to a nearby playground. Looks a bit derelict, having endured the outside elements for who knows how long. Something catching your eye? It's just that I haven't been on a swing in ages. Really? Back when I was little, yeah. Whenever Damon's family took me to the park with them, then I sorta stopped. Safety concerns and all that crap. I'm sure the trucks will be here for a little while longer. Would you like to try it? Are you sure? I mean, it's getting pretty late. Come on, we got time. Okay, let's do it. Olivia wheels herself back towards the small play area of the park. I follow right behind, taking a short walk to examine the metal structure. Ah, the swing set looks rough to say the least. Oh. I guess. Can't really tell though. The support bar's paint is cracking off, showing the heavy rust beneath. The trains are crusty, covered in sparse remnants of safety tubing. And the seats, they're so loose and wobbly I fear the entire thing would fall apart if Vinny even sat on it. Olivia, are you sure? Hold it steady, would you? Ah. I grasp the chains to hold the plastic seat in place for Olivia, while Olivia hops on over into it. The metal and plastic groan momentarily as Olivia settles herself in. Her tail moves aside so it doesn't smack into me. What's the difference? Ah, okay. Just moves down a little bit more. Well, aren't you gonna start pushing? Oh, right. Come on, man. Olivia snickers for a moment as I place my hands on her back. With a gentle yet firm push, Olivia begins swinging. It's a rhythmic motion now, to and fro. With every instance of her swinging back towards me, I push her with a bit more force to increase her momentum. Eventually, Olivia starts pivoting her tail to maintain her movement, meaning I no longer have to assist her move. Oh damn! I no longer have to assist her. So I position myself in front of her to watch as she swings like a pendulum. The creaking of metal becomes a simple white noise as I look on at her with ease. The cool night breeze and the swing's movements gently ruffle Olivia's hair. With a cherubic smile, Olivia's eyes close as she loses herself to the simple movement of swinging through the air. To see Olivia having a moment where all of her cares are gone, where there's no troubles or dramas consuming her. To see her truly at peace. It's an image worth 1,000 words, and I hope to never forget. After a while, I sit beside her on the accompanying swing. Hey, Olivia. Yeah? Her voice is a soft whisper of contentment. What are you thinking? I'm thinking about today. It was nice. Really nice, Inko. Thank you for taking me here. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was worried. Don't be. How could I not? It's my first date. Inko. Yeah? About the formal. Oh, do you not want to go? Olivia's eyes open, and I can see them tremble. I want to go, it's just... Anakin's memorial. Oh, yeah. It's tricky to lean to the side, but I managed to place my hand on her shoulder for emotional support. I understand, Olivia. Whatever you want to do, I'll support you. Her fingers ring together. I know you will, Inko. So, could you support me during the eulogy too? My hand cups her cheek tenderly and I give her my most reassuring smile. Of course, Olivia. Her eyes close once more and she leans into my hand, nuzzling against it. She sighs pitifully as I draw away, but still smiles. Thanks, Inko. I think I'm ready to go now. I nod gently and offer a hand to Olivia, helping her off the swing set and into her wheelchair. We hold hands as we begin heading towards the exit. At least until Olivia needs her hand to push herself. I guess things won't ever really be normal, but I'm okay with that. We grabbed our dinner from a taco truck, savoring the spiced meats on our flour tortillas on the go. The walk to the metro isn't long, and before we know it, we're back on a train and racing back home. Bro, imagine a fucking Wawa run in this game, man. I know it's crazy. I don't know if you know what Wawa is. It's Just this big ass gas station that's really big. I want to say in the south, because I don't believe the northern parts of America have Wawa. I don't even know if it's outside of Florida. I'm pretty sure it is, but man, Wawa runs are crazy. Well, because they serve pretty good food, surprisingly. Even the pizza's alright, or at least decent. The ride back isn't particularly eventful, and it doesn't look like there's many people in the cabin with us. We both take the opportunity to admire the cityscape, especially now that it's reflected against the red and purple streaks that cover the sky. 45 minutes later, Olivia and I share a hug before she departs the train and starts to make her way home. I watch from her window of the metro as it takes off, and as her form disappears from my view, I feel an overwhelming sense of relief. That went really well. I hope she'll be okay for tonight without me there. Maybe I'll ask Demon to keep an eye out on her for me. I should stop worrying so much. She'll be okay. I'm sure of it. It's December. Winter Volcanator Bluffs is officially here, even though the snow has been here for a damn long time. And as if to celebrate the occasion, tonight is St. Heben's Winter Formal. I think... Actually, I don't know when the wedding, or not wedding, the endings begin, but I feel like it begins here. Hard to believe it's already here. It really crept up on me. Whenever I remember the event coming up, I just force it out of my mind. Whole thing has me pretty anxious. It's like a date, but on a whole new level. Like there's some formality to it. I better not mess this up. You fucking better not, dude. Anyways, I find myself with a new difficulty in my life. What's that? What? I'm sorry? Oh, tying a tie. Over and under, and around and under, and suck. Ah! I reel and loosen the lethal neckwear from my collar. Tossing the devilish cloth into the floor in frustration. Scanning over the step-by-step instructions once more, I try to find where I went wrong in my lace attempt. Dude, just go with a bow tie. I personally like bow ties better. Consider going tieless, but damn it, it brings the whole outfit together. And I want to look good for Olivia, because she'd be doing the same. Picking the slim fabric back up, I notice just how badly wrinkled and ugly it is. Timing's running out, sadly. Nah, don't worry about it. People will notice, but you're putting effort into it. We had class today, after all. Forget it. I have another shirt that works out without the tie and still looks good. Ooh, black shirt, okay. Are you gonna go the Andrew Tate route? Just shirt and then suit. Is that what you're gonna go with? Dumping the fashionable noose in my hamper and swapping outfits, my thoughts travel freely. Everyone in school was excited for the formal. Though Olivia, she looked excited too, but there was something just beneath the surface. Anxiety, probably. Mr. Anakin's vigil. Only Olivia, Ben, and I seem to remember that, the rest of the school having moved on by now. Ben had kept persisting Olivia about her speech. Oh, Jesus Christ, Ben. Insisting to know what she'd say. The only thing that kept me from pushing the Stuco away was the fact that Mia would still give me the evil eye from the distance. Jesus. And her janitor outfit. Janitor outfit? Is that community service? I guess she is doing community service with school. Ha! She deserves worse, but at least she's out of our hair. A check of the time says I don't have any time to try again, damn. Ooh, oh yeah, oh. I think that's just a regular jacket. Not like a suit jacket, but you know. Leather, I guess. Tossing on a piece de resistance. The coat, I exit my room and head down for the foyer, to my foyer. Tonight's gonna be the best night ever. Probably. Definitely. I'll make it the best night ever for the both of us. Oh, nice. I head through the foyer towards my front door, and wait, Dad's home. Oh, your dad? Still dressed in his work uniform, hunched over the bar with a half-filled glass, of course. Of course. He hasn't noticed me. Well, not that it matters. As I open the front door, I hear a low grumble from behind me. Back by midnight. Without looking back, I head out. Damn, okay. The chill that washes over me is deflected by my formal wear. I can only imagine how hot this outfit would be in the summer. Then again, I did wear a jacket constantly for the first month of school. Speaking of, I can't decide whether or not I want to keep the sunglasses with my outfit. It's hard enough to see outside as it is. Somehow as though it feels wrong to take them off. Come on, man. Hoping not to waste any more time, begin to walk to the metro. I really don't want to be late, especially not for Olivia. Oh, those two are still going? They're still here? Also, the first night run in the metro, lads. Hell yeah. It's a sane ride I've taken countless times this year, but this time, it has a sense of finality to it. The rocking motions of the cabin are both calming and nauseating at the same time, and I find myself teetering between positivity and negativity. If there's one night that I need to go well, it's tonight. No dodgeballs to the face, no falling into pools, no harassment from anybody. I pray that Anakin's eulogy goes smoothly. Ah, Christmas lights. I find comfort in the routine walk from the metro to the Payne residence. As I stand outside the house, I realize I forgot to bring any flowers. But this isn't prom yet, so I think that's okay. It's December, and that means festivities. The house is adorned with a row of colorful Christmas lights. Guess who had to put those up too? It was worth it to see Vinny and Olivia smile like that, but man, at this rate I'm going to get Jack doing these chores for them. After a quick knock at the front door, I wait patiently for an answer. I hear some voices on their side. Something about being too cold, I think? It was pretty funny the first time, but they do this every single time I swing by. I didn't think the weather bothered them that much. A moment later, Damon swings the door open. Oh, hey, shit, man. Fancy, see the bow tie looks good, man. Yeah, hey, Inko, you looking snazzy. Thanks, this is all new stuff. Think Olivia will like it? Probably, but she'd probably be just as excited seeing you wearing any old suit. Well, it's the effort that counts, right? Yeah, like I wanted to wear a t-shirt that looked just like the real thing, so it could be cozier and not have to deal with ties or any annoying stuff. But Mom's starting to beat the snot out of me if I did it for some reason. Thought I'd get away with doing it anyway, but then Liz started doing the same thing. That is wild. Girls, right? Women. Anyway, coming already. It's staying cold. I think the only thing new here is that it's dim, and there's a shirt there. He slams the door right behind me when I step in. The inside is also decorated for the holidays. I don't fucking see it. I just noticed there's vines there too, on the kitchen window. Sophia must have spent hours decorating, as the living room is a tapestry of Christmas spirit. It even suffuses the air, with internal heating mixing with the scent of sweet bakes with cinnamon. I'll have to ask her later to take pictures of this beautiful holiday scene within the living room. Oh, damn. That's something. Liz and the Paynes are all sitting in the living room. Hey guys. Hey go. Is it true you ordered a... Wait, what? Shh. I think it's supposed to be a surprise for her. Oh. Thanks again, though. It's crazy getting one of those. Yeah, Olivia's gonna love it. I feel like we should have pitched in more, though. Don't worry about it. It was my idea. Alright. Nice suit, by the way. Why, thank you. Damon nonchalantly takes the seat on the couch next to Liz and wraps an arm around her like it's no big deal. Yep. Damon looks at me and flickers his eyebrows. He knows what he's got. What a player. I should try that with Olivia. God, no. Miss Payne can't hide her excitement any longer. Aw, that's precious. My little boy's all grown up now. Mom. Now, Damien, it's your parents' God-given right to tease you. One day you'll be doing the same to your kids. Bleh. You guys better not be like this all night. Where's Vinny when I need him? Vinny's with his karate team. They're having a big sleepover. Now risking our little rascal messing up anyone's office before their big night. Oh lord, yeah. The idea of acid on my evening gown. I'd just die. Alright, cool. Damien sniffles dramatically. Oh, stop it. So, don't worry, Olivia's getting ready. Mrs. Payne's voice carries a tone of worry with it. Turning to her, I see the older woman staring at Olivia's door. What is it, ma'am? She shakes her head with a smile of just shy of uneasy. Oh, nothing. I wanted to make the night extra special for her, so I decided to break out my old sewing machine. We were going to tailor the dress together, but... Another shake of her head. It's fine and go. Was it, though? What if it isn't? What could I even do if it wasn't? You're overthinking, man. You're overthinking. I nod and lean back. Letting the small talk between everyone else continue. My concern only grows heavier as we wait, though. And inevitably... Honk honk! Oh, wait. Wait, what is it? Oh, a ride. I wonder what's special about this ride. That must be your ride. Oh, dear. I'll go and hurry Olivia along, then. Her voice is quick to cut her off. I'll check, Mrs. Payne. All eyes are on me, all questioning why. I'll check. Damien, Liz, can you hold the driver for a bit? Damien flashes me a thumbs up and heads out. Liz's body following after. Oh my god. Don't take too long, okay? Her head departs at my nod. When I move to Olivia's door, her surrogate parents follow. Sorry, but could Olivia and I have some privacy? Please. Sophia almost protests, but thankfully, Randy takes her hand. Better hurry. The driver won't wait too long now. They walk into the kitchen quietly, whispering to one another. My knuckles tap on the door just hard enough that I hear Olivia had to hear it. Another couple taps. Olivia? Had something happen? My fingers wrap around the handle of the door and twist. Pushing the door open, I'm greeted by sheer blackness? In go? The sound of my blood pumping is in my ear from Olivia's weak voice. Is she just in bed? Quick as lightning, my hand finds a light switch and flicks it on. And I see... Ah! Hey! The relief is so powerful, I have to steady myself with a hand on the wall. I don't know what I was expecting. I was suspecting some Sayori shit, bro. God damn. Ah. But I know Olivia's okay. Just... You're not dressed. Wrong words. Olivia sits at the top of her bed, still in the clothes she wore today in school. Not the handmade dress that's on her wheelchair. It's eerily similar to a month ago how she's curled up in her sheets, with a lot of the paper once again spread over her bed. Oh, this is but the speech. I mean, she is really hurt about Anakin, bro. The only difference this time is Guts, sitting in my spot and truly idly on one of the pieces of paper. You know, I kind of wish that she has a pet bird, because I fucking love budgies, finches. I'm not gonna lie, don't really like my cause. They sound great, but damn, the beaks, God. I think if they can go use their full power, they can snap off a finger if they wanted to. Hell, I know they can bite real bad. Olivia picks him up, nuzzling comfortingly into her plush pet. What's wrong, Olivia? The rat is set down with a heavy sigh, and Guts scampers away. Aww. With my spot freed up, I sit next to Olivia. I pick up one of the crumpled pages and unwrap it. To call Mr. Anakin the teacher is to be unflattering. He was above and beyond that. He was beloved to all. And the next line is crossed out. The rest of the lines are crossed out. They're all variations of the same few phrases, put together in every possible combination. The strike-throughs grow increasingly more aggressive with each line deemed untrustworthy. I pick up another sheet. It's the same thing. Each new page is just crossed out attempts to get the thoughts in her head onto the paper. Stop that. Olivia, are you okay? That's a stupid question. No, I'm fine. It's just... It's been months and I'm still not ready to say goodbye. Meanwhile, everyone else has moved on. Stupid, isn't it? I understand. You don't have to give a speech or anything if you don't want to. Ellie sags and sways until her head is laid softly on my shoulder. Oh, that looks a bit weird, but... Yeah, okay. I feel her fingers intertwine with my own, and finally allow her anxiety to escape with a heavy and slow exhale. The minute of tranquility is then shattered by a blaring horn. Oh! What is that? Ah, crap. I take my phone out to see the half-dozen texts from Damien and Liz, all of them expressing my need to hurry up. Damn. Come on, hurry up. Everything okay? Hey, dude, you there? Go without us. Something came up. We're gonna do something else. D-Man! Alright, take care. Yeah, that's gonna be hard on Damien, bro. No, Damien and Liz, fuck. Not gonna lie, I would be pissed if I was that driver. Waiting all that time, wasting all that gas. Cause I don't know what they're riding, but just waiting for someone only for that someone to not even come and change their mind is wild. But hey, shit happens. It is what it is. With that weight off our shoulders, I let my phone fall into the bed right next to us. I'll tell him to go on ahead. God, Inko. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize. No, you spent all that time getting ready, and Auntie even helped me with the dress, but I can't. I can't do anything. Come on, Olivia. Don't worry about it. I don't need to go to winter formal. I just want to spend time with you. And we can still do that. Still, I don't want to sit around here. Not again. Well, we could go out somewhere. Any ideas? Nothing comes to mind. We could just take a walk around and see what happens. The Christmas decorations ought to be in full swing now, if nothing else. It takes a few moments, but Olivia's eyes slowly begin to light up. That is just adorable. Okay, that sounds a little fun. Besides, I hate to waste a night with you all gussied up like that. Her sultry grin grows as she eyes me up and down. What does she think of it? I'm blushing. I can tell I'm blushing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry I couldn't do the same for you. Nah, it's fine. I'll find an excuse to make you wear it later. You wanna go now? Dude, I... After getting this, I don't want to get the first and second endings now, but... I'll probably do it anyways. You wanna go now? Yeah. Could you help me up? Sure. Thanks. I stand up from the bed and bring over Livy's wheelchair, helping her into it slowly. Let's go. Grabbing the chair from behind, I get Olivia out of the room and through the deserted townhouse. Oh. On the metro, it's strangely emptier than normal. Aww. It's just Olivia and I in the car. For once. Now that I think about it, everybody's going to be at the formal. So is it really just Olivia and I in general tonight? Eh. The metro gently sways us back and forth while we wait for my stop. I glance over at Olivia through my sunglasses. She's turned back, staring out the window, drifting through her own head as she repaints the world in her image. She does see things differently than most. It's a gift she should treasure more. Man, is this really okay? I get the feeling that this is one of those things that she's always going to regret. Not that I should have forced her to go or anything. Okay. Still, I should probably try to do something about the situation, but what? Our stop is in another 8 minutes. My head fills with thoughts of my empty home and I consider... Is that where I should bring her? Some lonely, isolated place? Was your fucking dad there? Maybe. A slapdash plan forms in my head. It's pretty stupid, honestly. I'd be making it up as we go. I guess that makes sense, but I feel like that is the way to go with plans, though. Just in case shit happens. But it'd be definitely better, infinitely better than letting Olivia just hide away more. 5 minutes. I'm getting hungry. Shit. Olivia doesn't seem to be paying attention. Her head is turned, eyes focused on passing scenery through the window. She probably expects me to tell her we're at my stop. I can feel the train slowing down, just a bit more. So I stay silent. I turn my head towards the window too. I guess she must be in deep thought. Because even as the train stops at our station, she doesn't budge. It's the moment of truth. Had a big lunch, did some Pokemon Go stuff, man. Let's finally get back into this. The doors slide open. Then they shut. The train continues, okay. We're now in untested waters. The train takes us to an unknown destination. Hope it's a good one. After a few minutes, Olivia comes out of her very confused. Wasn't that our stop? Oh, it was? Whoops. Oh, oh well. Oh, what? Bingo. It's going to be hours before it loops back around. Well, we can get off at this next stop and wait for a different train. Or take a taxi back. No biggie. You don't seem that surprised. Well, I'm looking at it more like an opportunity. We can do something neat. Something neither of us are expecting now, right? Yeah, I guess. I think that would be cool. Yeah. The metro starts slowing to a halt. I squeeze Olivia's hand. Adventure? Yeah. Adventure. I gestured out the door in a polite ladies first manner. Then I start pushing her once she's away from the wall. The cold December air hits like a brick wall. Jeez, it's freezing. Ah. It's basically downtown, I guess. Crafty one at that. Or crafty one, I mean. We exit the metro once onto a carefully placed stone path. The district is enchanting. Older buildings of faded stone and brick with colorful lights casting them in a magical glow. Older, but well kept. As we move along the cobblestone road, I feel as though Olivia and I had gone off the train in another time period entirely. Gas lights, decorated with tinsel, replace the modern street lamps that normally light up the sidewalks. The difference between this place and the rest of Volcadaire is night and day. It manages to invite an even cozier feeling of the holidays. Whoa. I'm guessing this is the historical district, and I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love stuff like that, man. It is very much it's era of its time. It's the city's old financial district turned tourist spot. There you go. Hard to believe that it's managed to stick around after all these years. You've been here before? Dad took me once. So what did they have around here? Just some restaurants and shops. The usual stuff that any tourist spot's gonna have. But I think there's a few art exhibits around here too, if you want to see those. Sounds good to me. We continue walking down and admiring the district, side by side. There's a few other dinosaur folk around here, but it's noticeably clear that they're well wrapped for the sake of heat retention. Thick coats and puffy jackets were the primary apparel, like Korea, with some added scarves and beanies to further aid in keeping warm. Though, even with it being purely for necessity, there's clearly a winter fashion scene to take advantage of. There's fashion every day of the year. A small but noticeable chattering noise pauses my current train of thought. I look over to Olivia, who's doing her best to stop herself from vibrating in her chair. Only now does it dawn on me that Olivia's hoodie is the one thing that's shielding her from the frigid climate. Hold on a sec. I quickly undo my coat and drape it over her. Thanks. It's worth getting my ass handed to me by Snow Miser if it means keeping her somewhat protected from the cold. Shall we? After a bit more walking, we find ourselves in front of a quaint bistro. Thinking about it, I am a bit hungry. There are a few tables inside, but the outdoor seating looks relatively open. Don't fucking take it. You're gonna freeze, bro. There's even heat lamps near each table. I feel like they don't work, dude. Well, it depends on how cold it is, but if there's wind, it's fucked. It's over. I gesture towards it. Olivia glances over. She considers and gives a brief nod. When we enter, we share a mutual exhale as the warm embrace of modern air conditioning welcomes us. There's no line, but all the tables are all occupied. The waitress behind the counter is sympathetic to Olivia's shivering though, and offers us the patio table beside the largest heat lamp outside. Ooh! Oh, you got fries with that? Segway. Fucking hell. Coffee. It is the millennial's dream. Yes, my dream as well. Don't about 2000s, baby. I'm pretty sure I'm like just at the dawn of Gen X, right? I don't know. Our order of burger and fries was quickly made, and we were ushered into the warm spot in front of the restaurant. The warm burger and heated light invigorated Olivia. I hadn't realized just how bad the cold weather affected her, and I feel relieved as I watch the color return to her scales. The scales turning color is crazy. And look at that. bombastic side-eye. And as she recovers, so does her appetite. I slide my plastic basket of fries to her. I know, to her. I notice that the little square has gotten more populated. Despite the cold, several dino families fill the remaining seats, some with food, some just taking advantage of the heaters. Something going on? I poke Olivia and gesture around. She shrugs. Maybe thumbnail? Oh, what the fuck? You got the Fire Nation here? What is this? A few more minutes, an oddly dressed group crosses the middle of the square. Compared to everyone else, they're very underdressed for the weather. Wearing fur vests and oddly baggy shorts. There's 10 of them in total. A family of feathered raptors. Swallowing a mouthful of burger, I turn to Olivia to ask and see an excited grin on her face. You know them? Shh. Oh man, I forgot it's Friday night. There's always some live performers here. Just watch. Oh. Whoa! So fire breathers, yeah? Is that what they call them? Or at least fire performers? An elder-looking dinosaur stands out front with a microphone. Must be the leader. Ringmaster? Good evening, everyone. It's a truly magical, frosty night out, so let's warm things up just a little bit for everyone. Each member is adorned with various hoops and juggling pins that light a blaze. So please, gather close and let the Ashtail clan share a little fire with everyone. And I will introduce myself. I am Firemaster Alejandro. I assure you tonight is a very special show. They continue setting up. A sign is placed nearby, with their socials on them. Ah, of course. Can't forget that. Do a quick search and, whoa. With these kinds of numbers, this post is doing numbers, eh? God damn. With these kinds of numbers, they must be quite the spectacle to garner an online audience of this size. Several children tug away from their parents and sit on a perimeter set with rope one of the members had laid out. It makes me just a bit nervous, but they're professionals. I hope. We begin the traditional Bateria del Fuego. A drum beat starts playing from a nearby amplifier. Ooh. New soundtrack, boys. It's a steady, strong beat. No doubt meant as a metronome for the group. After a few seconds, the troupe begins dancing. Rods spun aflame, creating wheels of fire that they ran about the square. The crowd cheers as the embers sweep by them. Ooh. The Firemaster. Grandfatherly-looking dino is the wildest of all of them. He wields a pair of chains, the ends of which are ablaze, and he spins them about with reckless abandon. That man alone is a veritable firestorm among the rest of his troop, even going as far as to let the fireballs bounce off his body to create more unique flaming shapes. At least if it's brief, right? My steak fries sit abandoned as Olivia is entranced by the life and performers. Her silver eyes wide as she takes in a particular performer as he twirls about with flaming fans. Actually looking at all the performers, they're all raptors. It's a family troupe. Shh! Indeed, all 10 fire dancers look to be a single large family. Though, there are some minor differences between them. The biggest one being small flourishes in their vest and prop. The tempo of the beat hastens, and the spiraling fire dancers move around their elder more swiftly. Then all at once the drumming halts. And then the performers bring their fiery props to a halt before them. The older leader's chains swing straight up. Twin fireballs hanging over him for a split second. The blazing orbs descend and bounce. All the raptors exhale into their props as the fireballs crash into the earth, creating a great gout of flame upwards in facsimile of a bomb blast. The fire recedes and the members of the troop regroup, the ringleader once more taken front and center. There's applause. A lot of applause. I didn't even realize I was clapping wildly until I felt my palms sting. The elder dino motions for the crowd to quiet down, and once we all are silent, he makes to speak. Thank you, thank you. His accent is thick, and his tone gravely, further showing his age. For those of you who are new to us, the Ashtail clan, the Ashtail family, the other 9 members hoot together, blowing smaller flame pillars, have been in these mountains since time immemorial. He saunters around the open square, casually twirling his chain as though there weren't a softball-sized fire at the end of it. Generation upon generation, we have entertained visitors to Volcadera. Alejandro Ashtail, and the 7th head of the family. He pauses to let the crowd take in the information, then struts back to his family. There's murmurs, and even the other performers look confused as he wraps an arm around one of the female performers and moves back to the center with her. And this is my granddaughter, Miquela. Miquela? Huh. Okay. Alejandro pushes the young woman forward, a slightly taller but more lanky raptor compared to the stocky leader. She looks to be our age. Greetings, my friends. Tonight is also a special show for another reason. It marks the 25th year I have led this group. It is quite a lot, is it not? Hard to tell when you are getting gray hairs when so much of it tends to singe right off. He pauses for a chuckle from the audience. However, the sounds of time stop for no one. So, that being said, it is time I step out of the spotlight and give the new generation their time to bask in it. And as I take my leave, it is a great honor for me to declare that she will be joining the ranks proper. I have taught her everything she knows, and I am proud of her. So please, welcome her in, and expect great things from her, for she will be inheriting the title tonight. Gay? Real. The entire family is whispering to one another now. This isn't staged? Ah, Michaela, you are of age now. 25 years to this day, my own grandfather had bestowed upon me these chains of leadership on this very spot. The crowd oohs. And this, my 25th year of performing, I find that you are ready, my granddaughter. The chains finally stop spinning, Alejandro now holding and presenting them to the crowd, and then his granddaughter. Go on, the crowd awaits. Miquela hesitates, her hand shying away from the chain as though it will burn her. I mean, she looks nervous. Grandpa, this is... Up. I know you are ready for this, sweetie. She looks her in the eye, or he looks her in the eye, and his once bombastic tone is now more soothing. You have devoted your life to our traditions, observing all of the lessons in earnest. You have that fire inside you, just like that fire that I'm giving to you now. The firemaster turns to the crowd with a gigantic grin, his voice larger than life. Do you agree, my friends? A thunder of cheers and clapping echo, the crowd fully invested in the family ritual taking place. Someone starts chanting her name, and soon enough even Olivia and I are chanting with them. Miquela, Miquela, Miquela. Our voices invigorate her. With a loud and triumphant whoop, Miquela, Miquela, well, Michaela takes the chains for her grandfather. From her grandfather. Got the children there too. The balls of flame spin once more, far more widely as she hollers uproariously along with the crowd. Yes, Michaela. Now go! It is your show to run now. The old dino meanders back with the rest of his family, taking up Michaela's abandoned baton and taking a seat amongst the crowd near us. My friends, it is an honor, or with great honor, as the eighth head of the Ashtails. Other 8 performers once more exhale tall pillars of flame. Real. Oh damn, holy shit. Let the show continue. Hell yeah. With a graceful somersault, a new drum beat blares through the speakers, and the dancers begin to move with their flames props. A new member moves with elegance. She clearly had a lot of practice. Damn. That grandpa. Oh, hey, what was that? What was what? What a face from Inko. Your smile just faltered. I saw that. In the corner of my eye. What's up? Aren't you observant? I just feel a bit for him. The Fire Master? Why? In a way, it's kind of sad. The great Alejandro will retire, and his granddaughter will take his place. What's he gonna be doing for the rest of his life? He loves this job, and he just retired. He's never going to do it again. He's going to enter his twilight years, know that the best is behind him. Is that what you think? That's what I worry about. Olivia looks back to the show. The newest member dances elegantly. The performers laugh and hoot in the square with the new leader of the troupe. Compared to her grandfather, she's far more energetic. Her flourishes and sweeps are far faster than Alejandro's. But still, for snippets of seconds, I can see some worry across Michaela's face. Questioning herself or her movement or something. The look would vanish though, when another of the troupe would pass by her, whisper something to her, or perform a duet move with her to help correct her. Taking the show now. It feels less refined compared to the first act, but also more real and vibrant. I guess. Maybe she did mess up, but sometimes the best performances or acts is when not only you mess up, but recover from it, and the audience just doesn't know. Just don't make it obvious, I guess. Like here, she possibly messed up, but she probably just improvised and then got back to the script. Maybe even with the help with the other performers. The Fire Master claps along and laughs to himself, giving reassuring thumbs up. Olivia looks at the old man, lost in thought. Well, maybe there's a little truth there, but I mean, look at him. Does he look sad? No. Looks like it's the best day of his life. He's really happy for his granddaughter. His granddaughter that he taught everything she knows. Everything he had learned from his father. One day the torch was passed to him, and he upheld that legacy he inherited for years and years. He had an amazing career, and he raised her so he can trust her. And now she's ready to do that all herself. Again, it's a matter of trust. You don't think someone as old as he isn't able to tell? It's like an old tradition, you know? Only a poet can appoint another poet. Things change. People change, but a talent or a craft, it has to be passed down, or else even the little things become impossible to do so. Alejandro knew his craft well enough to perform it for 25 years. And look at Michaela. She'd be performing just as well as she did. He knows better than us, and go. I don't think he's wrong for wanting to pass on his legacy. I had my fucking Pokemon Go on. To pass everything you know like that to someone you love. It's to grant that person their purpose. That's why he's happy. It's full of uncertainties. To raise someone up to take your place is one of the biggest challenges. Moving forward with no fear of the future at all. Making it so even the apprentice can become the master and pass on what she knows, just the same. The biggest challenge turns into a great blessing. To keep going, even when it burns. Always moving to a final victory. And in the end, he won. I wipe a tear from her eye. She leans into my hand. Somewhere in there, something changed. He started referring to two people. I want to tell her, but she knows. I think I'm ready. Inko. Inko! I got it. You got what? I really can't explain it right now. More of a feeling. It's like a flame. We need to get back. What are you waiting for? Let's go. She yanks my arm and starts running rubber towards the direction we came from. Olivia? Go where? The formal dummy? What? Isn't that a bit late? She races back toward the metro station before I can even finish my question. Wait. The eulogy? I take off after. Uneven cobblestone making catching up very difficult. As I passed a propped-up sign, I stop, yanking a 20 from my wallet and dropping it in the tip box for the ashtails. The little girl standing by it beams at me with a toothy grin. I'll melt later. Can't get distracted. Where is she? Aha! I catch up to her. Still speeding towards the metro station. Is there still time? It's almost 9. There's time. We can make it. We can make it. Should we run back to get your dress? Olivia stops and skids to face me. It's the other way. We can't. Both our heads jerk sideways to the boutique we stopped in front of. Our hearts skip a beat. In the distance, the familiar sound of the metro's arrival. We maybe have a minute. You got $200. Merry Christmas. Thank you, come on. Oh. Wait, hold up, what? Wait, fucking wait. Okay, so we got a bar on the right. And then we got clothes on the left? I'm sorry? What is the purpose of this? If someone is going to go to a boutique, I don't think they want to have a drink. You go for a bar for that. This just feels conflicting. I do like the staircase, I guess. But still, conflicting. A bit to me. Olivia jacks me into the store, scanning for anything she'd find acceptable. What kind of dress do you want? I don't know anything about dresses. Shit, okay, what's your favorite color? Green, what the fuck do you think? Of course it is. Shut up. You know this fashion shit, you pick something. Okay. Time slows as I scan the shelves, cataloging all possible dresses in sight. There's about 3 green dresses on display. Lime hardburst wiggle dress, looks something I'd hurl on. And the Gran Verde classic wrap dress, aged faster than the wine-guzzling wrench that made it. Which leaves the newer Lil True's deep green dragon perch kimono? This is a little... Yes, it's beautiful. I'll take it. Damn, okay. I toss it over to her, and she catches it. Oh, damn! Fucking... kid ain't catching that. Imagine Knight Rider in this fucking universe. With the dress in tow, Olivia wastes zero time and speeds right out the door with enough force to nearly knock me off my feet. I have to stop the shop owner from giving chase by hastily finding her the two Benjamins. Sorry about that. Keep the change. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Olivia's still ahead, trying to put on the dress already and still move forward towards the metro. We're right there. Lift your tail. She understands and quickly shifts her tail in an upright position right before I grab her handles and keep rushing forward. So she was changing while on the move? That's a Mr. Bean skit stuff, bro. I don't know if you've seen that Mr. Bean skit from when he's nearly missed his appointment with the dentist. Literally in his pajamas, getting his clothes. And not only that, doing some hygiene. Not showering, but he brushed his teeth. I think he changed out of his pajamas into his work clothes and then brushed his teeth, but it's a damn good skit. I fucking love Mr. Bean. Right as the doors start closing, I muster all the strength I have in me and boost Olivia into the cabin. I managed to throw myself inside before the door could close on my foot. I slid Olivia to the side and stopped myself on the armrests of the opposing seats. I'm left breathless. Ho ho! Mmm. Oh. Mmm. Oh. The heck you're out for breath for? It's tense. Are you alright? Yeah. I'm fine. You're not in your dress? I finish catching my breath and sit in the seat normally. Olivia moves into her spot and I keep struggling to put her dress on. She tosses me her hoodie. How does this even work? Olivia waves the kimono around like a signal flag, confused as to what goes where. Here, let me help you out. I bought a smoking jacket a while back. Shouldn't be too dissimilar to wearing one of these, I think. Is someone calling me? A smoking jacket? I didn't think you'd smoke. I don't. Just thought it would be cool to have. Aesthetics. I'll help Olivia off of her wheelchair and onto the metro seat. That should make this process easier. It takes a bit of trial and effort. A quick snoot tube tutorial. But we eventually get the Nagajuban and kimono on. I think that's the thing that ties it on, right? The Nagajuban. I totally aced that pronunciation. I think I said it too fast. After making sure all the knots are tied securely, and her tail is poking out of the accommodating slit on the back of the dress, I help Olivia back into her wheelchair. Hey! Well, how do I look? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You look perfect for one of those Japanese festivals that wear kimonos for some reason. I don't know if it's like a White Day thing or... Is it like a Springs festival thing? I don't know. But it looks good. It does genuinely look good. I just don't know why the background is gold and yellow. I don't know. I take a good look at Olivia in her dress. Even though this was last minute, she still manages to take my breath away. You look beautiful. You're just saying that. I am, and it's the truth. Oh, there you go. There you go. Wait, do you still have the tickets? I reached in my back pocket and pulled them out, offering her to see. She takes one and stares at it intensely in her hands as though it were gold. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. She glances up at the terminal. 9:30. We can make it. It will be close. The speech might go a bit over the limit, but we can make it in the last minute. Okay. Olivia starts hyping herself. Her lips move, but no words come out. Olivia's head would occasionally bob in approval or shake in disapproval, too. There's a heavy tension building in my chest. The LED clock display in the carriage looks like it's going thrice as fast. I can't tell if time is going too fast or our train is going too slow. For the whole ride, she speaks silently to herself, probably rehearsing the new speech she just pieced together. Man, I love seeing her like this. With my phone, I check Google for the fastest way to the convention center. We're cutting it real close. Made worse by my discovery. While I don't want to disrupt her concentration, we have to transfer lanes at the central station. Olivia's still lost in her rehearsal as I push her out of the train and race through the full railway station. Damn. I curse the building's layout, the second line having been built what feels like miles away as I try to get us to it. This is like one of those Top Gear races to me. I know it's a wild comparison, but the Top Gear races between certain car, and then train. It's like Jeremy always takes the car, and then Richard Hammond and James they always takes the train. Whatever destination or vehicles they use. It's mainly just trains though. It just reminds me of that. And seeing the chaos and whenever they're in the station, especially when they were in Japan, seeing where the fuck to go. That's funny as hell. At last I see it. A sign directing to where exactly the convention center tram is. Downstairs. With a silent curse, I beeline for the nearest elevator. Olivia's wheelchair becoming an incidental plow as we push through the late-night crowd. The elevator doors look positively ancient, but that doesn't matter. My full palm slaps at the button roughly, and even more adrenaline pumps through my veins. Right now I feel a sort of hyper-awareness. The rest of the world going at a snail's pace as I repeatedly jab at the button. When the doors finally lurch open, I practically shove Olivia through, startling her from her last thoughts at last. Inko? We're going to make it, we're going to make it. Inko! All at once, I feel my energy plateau, slumping heavily against the handlebars of Olivia's wheelchair. My body finally registers how hard I pushed it. With a gasp, I'm floored completely, my lower body feeling excessively heavy as the muscles within my legs wail in pain. When elevator doors reopen, Olivia thankfully wheels herself out. I hang on to her handlebars while I drag my feet after her. The transfer train is there, thankfully. Going to make it, Olivia. You sit already. Inko, are you alright? She peers back to me over her shoulder. I simply smile and wipe the sweat from my brow with my sleeve. Getting aboard the new train, I allow myself to collapse on the seat by Olivia. Olivia keeps looking at me with her moon-shade silver eyes filled with worry. My only response is a tired smile and a thumbs up. The second metro line goes just as fast as the first. 49. I don't dare interrupt Olivia here. She continues mashing all the right pieces together in her head. It's not just a speech. It's an all-new part of her she's suddenly awakened to. Inko. I glance over. She offers a hand and I take it. So happy you're here. Thank you. I gently grasp her hand for the rest of this metro ride. Very adorable. Eventually, we pull into the station. We're here. 57? 9:57. It's right outside. And a straight shot to the front door. Doors open. And a few couples start exiting. That's fine. People leave these things early all the time. A tinge of fear mars Olivia's face. I give her a reassuring smile and start pushing her out, past inflow. The convention center is just up ahead, covered in what must be hundreds of feet worth of sparkling fairy lights. A 10-foot tall Christmas tree stands near the entrance, topped with a star that pierces the night sky. Turned the corner into the parking lot and... Huh? The chatter of a million couples entering cars or walking past us to the metro. The pace slows to a walk. You missed it, didn't you? Can't be that late, could we? There should be only a few minutes to spare. There should be. As more couples trickle out the door, a tired figure stands at the door. It's Ben. Oh my shit. He's holding the door for a few more couples. Why is the tie like that, though? Ben, why does your tie look stupid? Let's stop in front of him when he notices us and stops and stares. Ben, what? What are you two doing here? It's over. Go home. We need to do cleanup. Damn. But the formal, it ends at 10. Ben raises an eyebrow. Everyone should still be in there, just getting ready to leave. A peek past Ben. The place is nearly empty. We need to be out by 10. It's 2 minutes past. No. No, no. Look, Ben, it's just... It took some time, but trust me, we got it. Dude, it's over. It's Jover, boys. Gotta accept fate. Try to make the best of it as you can. Damn. We can call everyone back? Use a speaker or something? Oh my god, just let Olivia do a last minute speech. A last minute speech. Are you fucking kidding me? Olivia, you made a commitment, and you failed. Again. Damn. Like always, you throw this pity party for yourself and someone else has to pick up your slack. You can't even drop the act for Anakin? Well then, Olivia, you won. You abandoned Anakin so you can run away with your boyfriend and pretend nothing ever happened. Congrats. Dude, holy shit. Damn. What the fuck is wrong with you? I get up in his face. Olivia tugs softly on my sleeve and pulls me back. He sighs. I'm not getting worked up over this. You got a speech? Okay, let me hear it. I'll be your audience, No. Damn, okay. Thrilling. A move to tears. Ben, what's gone into you? Nothing. Just leave me be for tonight, okay? And Olivia? Stop looking at me like that. He takes a step back and lets the doors close. I feel Olivia's constant tug on my sleeve. A deep exhale. It's not worth it. Well, goddamn. The walk back to the metro is silent. From us, at least. The chatter from the couples around us is lively. Tales of a night well spent, how fun it was. Impromptu plans being made to visit each other's places for the night. But Olivia's just left out of it. She was so excited before. It's like somebody clipped her wings. Real. Someone. I'm not letting that guy live this down. And it's empty again, holy cock. A heavy gloom hangs above Olivia's head. Sitting silently in the empty car with her, any previous words I had to help are simply gone. Instead, I lean closer to her, my hand finding one of hers that's balled up tightly in her dress. My fingers softly unwrap hers, carefully disentangling them from the soft cloth in her grip. Her head tilts upright, just enough that I can see the fresh tears trailing down her cheeks. God damn it, Ben. God fucking damn it. Once more, I take her face in my other hand, my thumb wiping away one track of tears from her. A sorrowful smile spreads across her lips, small and feeble on the verge of breaking. Rising from the seat just enough, I bring myself closer to Olivia. The hug is awkward and shaky from the rocking of the train car, but I keep tight hold of her.
cradling her head against my chest. Olivia's tears soak into my suit jacket, already ruined from our failed attempt to get into the formal. Couldn't care less for the damn thing, though. All that matters right now is being here for Olivia. My front door opens easily enough as I slowly wheel Olivia into my home. Oh, home, huh? I don't know who is more tired, but I know for a fact I'm in need of a change of clothes. Olivia? She simply responds with a non-committal grunt. I need to change out of this. Another grunt. Damn, absolutely out of it now. With a gentle sigh, I set Olivia's hoodie on her lap. I'll take you to the guest room so you can change too, okay? A third grunt, but with a nod. After I bring the girl to the guest room on the ground floor, I scale my stairs slowly. Once away from Olivia, I feel the full weight of my exertions tonight. My arms feel leaden, my wits are a little wobbly jelly. I want to just collapse and sleep drops violently on my shoulders. But I find the strength to haul myself into my room. It's a struggle to remove the clothes cloth from my body. Removing the undershirt almost made me face slam first into my wall. And go, what? You just fucking scooted on your knees again? What? Damn. Ow. The cool hard wood of my floor feels amazing on my scalding hot back, even if my tailbone feels bruised. Olivia's kneeling in my doorway, back in her usual hoodie. Seeing her concerned look helps to dull the pain. I'm fine. Good. She shuffles further into my room, her eyes rovering over my walls thoroughly. Yeah, this is the first time she went to her room now, right? I consider standing, but my legs could use some reprieve. So I simply reached for the clean shirt I'd set aside and slid it on swiftly. Nice room. Thanks. My knees ache terribly as I shuffle after Olivia. I'm carrying how it may ruin my dress slacks. Olivia plants herself at the foot of my bed, and I take the spot right next to her. Her hand finds mine immediately, and her hand lands on my shoulder. We simply sit and relax like that. The stress from it all oozes off of me as Olivia nuzzles against me. It's an odd sort of silent serenity that settles on us. No sound at all except for our breathing. Our breathing, you mean. Each puff of air taking with it more and more of our worldly troubles. Excuse me? Inko. Her voice is steady and soft. I'm sorry, but tonight, it's all my fault. I lean my head against hers, and shake it in rejection of her statement. It's fine, Olivia. I don't blame you for anything Beth said. But if I had realized sooner, I shook my head again. What matters is you figured it out. And I'm sure that Mr. Anakin, for breathing hitches at his name. I mean, you understand that what's important, yeah? Her head bob of agreement presses her silky hair against my cheek. What matters now is that we're together and enjoying the rest of the night, okay? She bobs her head again, and I can feel her anxious sigh escape her. So, what do you want to do? Watch movies? Or maybe I can show you some photos, or... Anko. I pause to hear out what she wants. I just like to stay here with you. Of course. Another pause. But, what is it? Just name it 11 and I'll do my best. Well, can you turn the lights off? The lights? Those lights? The ones with the switch all the way at the back of my doorway? My legs are practically cinder blocks now with how heavy they feel. But if that's what she wants, no, of course. I sheer brutal agony flame lances through my sore leg, but I manage to get on my feet. I swear I hear snickering as I slowly shuffle to the light switch. Must be my imagination. Once I manage to get to the wall, it's a simple matter of flicking the switch off and douse my room in evening darkness. There's a gasp from Olivia, and I can just imagine or manage a turn without collapsing on myself. Olivia? The stars, Inko? Stars? In the dim moonlight filtering into my room, I can see Olivia's head turned towards my window. Huh. No wonder they made suburbs out here. I guess? I don't think that's the reason, Olivia. I don't fucking believe that's the reason. People just need housing. Olivia shifts back to her knees and moves to my window. Wow. You're like stargazing. My dad used to take me out. The nebulas I saw back then, those colors, they always stuck with me, swirling around in my thoughts. Managing the steps needed to reach the window, I stand next to Olivia and look through the window. It's a clear night with the moon only a quarter waning. I had never considered it, but these new suburbs don't have too much light pollution. That is actually pretty nice. Cause you know about light pollution? So there's like the city, you know? We need lights to help us keep safe, see where the fuck we're going. Or at least keep us safe somewhat. But the consequences is that with how it's built, usually it's like not even facing down, it's just spread the light. Yes, it spreads everywhere, we can see a little bit farther, but we just can't see the stars above. It just basically, I think with light pollution just makes stars basically impossible to see. But if you go to the countryside, you can actually see the light of the stars, you know? You can see it perfectly. Oh, if your position is right as well, you can possibly even see the Milky Way galaxy. Though I believe that just depends on the position of the Earth as well as where you are on Earth. I think. But stargazing is beautiful. It does give me some relief. I just wish that I can see the Milky Way. I just want to see the Milky Way with my own eyes, because you can't see it, and it's beautiful. Anyways, unlike Olivia's neighborhood, how long has it been since she's seen a night sky like this? My legs finally reach their tipping point, and I find myself collapsing into my desk chair. When my arms land on my desk, my hand lands on something. Oh, it's my camera. Say, Olivia. Huh? Would you like a better view of the sky? Here. I find my tripod and search my desk for my biggest camera lenses. After some practice setup, the camera is pointed right out my window, aimed at the cosmos above. And the whole thing is connected to my computer. Presto! Our very own observatory. Oh yeah, you can't do that, right? The screen fills with a beautiful high-definition feed from my camera. Hell yeah. I slide in the computer chair to show Olivia. Whoa. Wanna come see? Move to get out of the chair so she can have a turn. But in a flash of movement betraying her tired exterior, Olivia forced herself into the chair right on my legs. Feeling her weight press onto me is nice. Hell yeah, it's really nice. I carefully aimed the tripod, bit by bit, aiming at the various sights in the sky. You see distant nebula, swirling around in blue and purple. It's only barely visible, but it's there. I should paint something like this sometime. I bet it'd be really pretty. I don't think I could do it justice. You don't think so? I'd like to see you give it a shot. I catch something in the stream for just a second. Hold it. Slowly now. I know I just saw something. Whoa. Is that? I think it is. A shooting star. Up close for us to see. Nobody else in the city gets to see this. You want to make a wish? Olivia thinks to herself, and her head turns her head to look at me. You saw it first. Are those the rules? All right. I'll wish. Okay, think fast. I wish things will turn out okay. That sounds good. For some reason, always think you're supposed to pray a bit when you do this. Whoops. I look away from the monitor and smile at Olivia. So? I don't want to tell you. Besides, I think it's already coming true. Olivia rolled her eyes, though the screen lit up her smile too. Feeling her snuggle further into me, we continued looking at the celestial bodies that hung over us. My arms wrapped around her midriff, holding her as close as possible. It's how we spent the night together. Just us, and the stars, and nothing else in the world. Her purr reverberating from Olivia, or the purr reverberating from Olivia, and through my chest slowly soothed us both to sleep. Yes, that wish is coming true. A month has passed since that night. I held Olivia, she held me, and things were okay for just a while. After everything she'd been through, Olivia needed something to help lift the burdening weight off from her shoulders. The next day marked the beginning of winter break, and we ended up spending most of it together. Most of the time, it was just hanging out at each other's houses, watching shows and playing games. How is the others, though? Because we literally have not seen Damon or Liz since they left in whatever they left in for the formal. She even taught me how to get guts to perform tricks. It was simplistic, but those intimate moments with her were memories I'll cherish for as long as I live. Even I got to spend Christmas and New Year's with her and the Payne family. Oh, there you go, the family. It was the closest thing I have to having a real family I've experienced in years. In those 2 weeks, I never felt more connected to Olivia. Time marches on, though, and... Oh? The future draws closer day by day. The first semester ended last week, and this week, along with the new syllabuses for this semester, we've been also given our college prep tickets, our packets, along with a number of different application forms. There's so many that my cramped backpack can't fit them. Looking through the varying sheets, I feel confident in most of my choices, most of which are within the city. And I hope... Oh, here's my stop. Pulling the 2 overfilled folders to my chest, I make my exit and head for my usual destination. Home. Oh no, this home. Minding the numerous papers in my arms, I gently push open the door to the Payne residence. It's open. I know, Randy. Thanks. Hey! There's still the damn vines there. The head of the house and Vinny are at the dining room table, working on his homework together. Hey, Inky. Livia's in her room. Vinny, stay focused. Thanks, Vinny. I ruffled the little dino's hair as I pass him. Pushing through my girlfriend's bedroom door, I come to see her. Gah! Oh, look at me. It's perfectly fine for me to ignore your iframes and one-shot you with some bullshit, oversized turd-looking sword. Oh, iframes. I love iframes. I love hitboxes as well. Did I ever... Did Ash's, headbox ever change? Because I know in Siege, once upon a time, her hitbox for headshots was like the smallest out of any character, right? Pretty sure they changed that. I mean, it's fucking Ubisoft. Raging once again at one of her laptop games. If it makes you angry, why don't you switch to another game? No, I'm almost enjoying my anger. That is real. She snorts and shuts the game off, twisting around so I can hug her on her bed. Hey, Yinko. Hey. Elvie sweeps her laptop aside to give me room. I allow my backpack to drop to the floor and set one of the overpacked folders on Olivia's lap. She groans and flops backwards. Come on, Inko. It's Friday. It's Frank Friday. Oh, it's actually Tuesday. Damn. Or Thursday. It's Thursday, actually. That isn't coursework, though. Livy sits back up and checks the folder. Then what is it? Oh, these. Leaning over, I'll pull out her actual classwork from my backpack and set the sheets on her lap. Man, it's really starting to pile up. It's a bit of work getting our teachers to pass the stuff along to me. There's probably a week's worth of stuff this time. Groovy. Do we really need to? Yes? Come on, I know most of this stuff, so this will be a cinch. I get the first assignment out and use a binder as a clipboard. Ready to start. The first assignment was just some busywork with crossword puzzles involving state capitals? This is a high school class. What the fuck is this? While Olivia lazily drags her mechanical pencil across the page filling it out, I bring it up. I miss you. At school. It's not the same without you around. School's been back in session for nearly a month now. At first, Olivia was eager to return. Then she just skipped a day. Then 2 days in a week. This entire last week she's just been absent. Oh. I guess she doesn't feel worthy being in the school that Anakin was in, right? That's probably the case with her. Weird how she's just so embarrassed to miss that. Ever since that night, she just lost more and more motivation to graduate. Ah, real. It's the least I can do to try to stop it. I'm willing to help her here. Damien and Liz miss you too. Sorry. I'll probably go tomorrow. Probably? Olivia, I'm worried for you. You're right at the finishing line. It scares me seeing you get senioritis like this. It's not senioritis. Well, it sort of is. She does a little hand gesture and sighs. I just don't see the point. Nothing I'm going to do benefits from a high school diploma, right? I don't think that's true. You can't be too sure of anything. Olivia blows air out her nose. Place a hand on Olivia's shoulder. Please, Olivia. Just do this for me. She stares back, a twinge of fear in her eyes. All right. Just for you, I'll consider it. Thanks. We keep working away at the pile of assignments. Few papers in. Olivia thinks to boot up her laptop and play some ambient metal for us. She occasionally asks my opinion more on a song, self-conscious if I like it or not. At a point, Mr. Payne lets us know he's heading out for some errands. This is pretty nice. Getting to teach Olivia what she'd missed in our classes, and keeping her up to speed. Dare I say, the schoolwork is even relaxing. Not so the busy work, more so that we're together. About halfway in and an hour later, there's a loud knock at the door. That doesn't sound like anyone here's knock. You can tell? Yeah. Could be a package delivery. I'll go get it then. I give Olivia's shoulder a little rub while I get up. She tries nipping at my sleeve. It's still pretty cold out, so I shouldn't take too long to get it. If it is a package, it may be something that's not good to leave out. I open the door. Oh! Oh no, Ben. Ben. What are you doing here? Hey, Inko. Instantly my enthusiasm is drained. I fucking get that, dude. What is it? He's starting to shiver into freezing. Into freezing. Nice. Huddling to myself. To himself, I mean. Look, Inko. Can I come in for a moment? No. What do you want? He sighs. Listen, I know things didn't go well when we last talked. We didn't leave on good terms. I'm here because of Olivia. Why is she not coming to school? None of your business. She needs to keep her grades up. I feel my lips instinctively curl my expression into a grimace. What? Fuck off, dude. No, this is serious. Why the hell do you think this is something you need to be involved in? I'm working on it. Are you? She's about to lose your eligibility for graduation. She's going to flunk out. My fingers ding into the wood at the doorway. I had figured, but she hasn't missed that many. Olivia's complete all the assignments and how close? Dangerously close. Close enough that I got the memo. What do I do then? We need to convince her to go back. Some people keep letting her get away with it by handing her pity points, but there should be no excuse when the situation is this dire. What do you mean by some people? Inko, it's obvious that you're only encouraging her to fall further into the abyss. If you keep enabling her to slack off, she's never going to improve. You have to know on some level, you know I'm right. So, if you're not going to do anything about it in a meaningful way, then I'll tell her myself. Ben has the audacity to try to walk past me, but I shut him down with a firm hand to the chest. Why can't you get the idea, Ben? Olivia wants nothing to do with you. I'm trying to do what's best for her. Ben starts yelling at me at the top of his lungs. Olivia! Please, just hear me out. I'm trying to help you. Ben, stop. Just let me talk to you. Stop. Just stay away from us before you start making things worse. Ben stands there, unable to form any more words. For a while I can't either. You psycho. Real. I kinda liked Ben for a while too. Outside Olivia's room, I dread turning the doorknob. If I'm lucky, she just cranked up the music that whole time, and thinks that was just the delivery. It's a nice little fantasy. I know better than that, though. Music's already turned off. She turned it down when I opened the door. I sigh and open up. Ah, no. Olivia. She's handled on the bed, or huddled on the bed, keeping her knees tight. All my work is crumpled and torn. Cast aside off of her bed. Damn it. That was close. Olivia. Sorry. I can't. I ignore the sound of the paper being crushed beneath my foot. My arm slowly wraps around Olivia, drawing her to my chest in a gentle hug. Though through her wobbling gasps of breath, she whimpers a mantra of apologies. We were so close, I think. Biting back at a frustrated growl, I instead focus entirely on comforting Olivia. We were managing, at least. Today would have been that day. But then, with a clear shake in my head, I return my attention to Olivia, who has finally quieted down. Olivia. Her arms hold her legs more tightly. It'll be fine, Olivia. Her arms ease. We'll figure things out. I promise we'll figure things out. The rest of the school year is a blur to me. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months. Didn't even hit me that I was graduating until the day finally came. Being handed my diploma, shaking Mrs. Scaler's hand, it all felt almost surreal. It was the moment that I had been anticipating the entire year, and I finally achieved it. Although, it didn't feel quite as fulfilling knowing Olivia was sitting with the audience rather than beside me. Regardless, I don't have the time to dwell on the past. I need to worry about our future, and that means supporting her. Damn, she fucking got that senioritis real bad. I don't know what to say, man. Get your GED, I guess? Whatever. I didn't even bother to check where the acceptance letter had come from, only that it was still here in Volcadero. It was simply a matter of going through the motions, filling a schedule, talking with the counselors, choosing whatever programs. Content didn't matter. Just need to get somewhere, for both of us. The late March rain patters on my windshield. Pollen is going to start being a problem soon. Man, I can't wait to just relax. Today sucked. Between the yelling, almost getting hit by a car, all the running everywhere, I'm exhausted. Oh, you're at your new job or something? Or workplace? Or school, maybe. I think of Olivia, and yeah, it's all worth it. I can't wait to get back home. Spring break finally rolled around. All my coursework is finished and submitted just in time. And I even had the time to compose cordial well wishes to all my professors. That leaves all my responsibilities ticked off my mental bucket list. The next 2 weeks are completely open for the two of us to enjoy. It's been a while since we were able to go out somewhere. Maybe I should plan something romantic. Maybe something to get some real fresh air and take advantage of the weather before I end up congested. Like camping. I don't know about that. That'd be a lot of fun. Depends on the site. It really does. And if you want to sleep on the floor as well. I entertain myself with these thoughts the rest of my way home. The lo-fi hip-hop station. Goddamn lo-fi. I know that sounds hypocritical because I fucking use it in some of the vlogs I do. But god. Lo-fi hip-hop is crazy. That being currently played helped a lot too. Olivia's recently gone into it and wanted me to give it a listen. I'm not surprised. Gotta say, it's pretty good. Finally, I arrive at my flat. Ooh, oh, you got your own apartment. Nice. It's a smaller, cozy place. Not that I could afford something more luxurious. It's just something that spoke to Olivia and I. I shift the car into park and pull the keys from the ignition, sighing in relief. Oh, look at that. That actually does look comfy, but at the same time, I can absolutely tell it's the fucking condos. The damn carpet, it just doesn't fit with me. I just can't help but think of my own childhood because my parents did get to a fair amount of condos and apartments. And all I remember is just carpet for the most part and being in majority of the rooms in said apartment. Hmm. Whatever. A small staircase later, and I'm at the front door, unlocking it quickly and stepping inside. It's quiet as usual. Is usually working around this time too. Is she a freelancer? I quietly push her door open. She sat quietly in front of her drawing tablet, carefully painting a dramatic landscape. Hmm, that's cool. The colors of the digital screen shine up her visage, tinting her gentle smile with all sorts of exotic colors. I caught her at a good time. She looks stunning. Seeing her hard at work, combined with the ambient lighting of the room, is painting on its own. When she sees me, the corners of her mouth pick up, and I see a bit of that sparkle in her eyes. She waves to me and mouths off a silent message. I made club sandwiches. Yours is in the fridge. I return a thumbs up. I'll be out in a bit. Let me wrap up here. Gently shut the door to not make a sound. Sorry about that, guys. I need to start wrapping up soon. Oh, is she a streamer? That's pretty cool. That's nice. Though, probably not the best. Unless she's pretty big somehow. Hopefully she is big. She has a big following. Our kitchen gets a decent amount of use, but it's kept pretty tidy. That is small, too. Can she even fit there? Every now and again, when I see some culinary doodad, I'll pick it up for Olivia. I open the fridge. Inside is a leftover pizza box, half a gallon of milk, a stray can of soda, and some dwindling bags of fruit. I guess Olivia used the last of our actual food for lunch. I'll need to go shopping soon. And of course the sandwich Olivia made, wrapped up all fancy for me. And there's even an olive spiked through the top with a toothpick. It looks good. And olive never really spoke to me in sandwiches. I prefer pickles, honestly. I grabbed the soda and I shut the door. Conserve that energy. Ordinarily, I'd sit at the table, but the couch is too inviting for my sore back. Ah, look at him. All business-like, casually at least. Olivia should be done with her stream soon. It is streaming. Maybe I should rent a movie or something. Before I take the first bite of the sandwich, the bedroom door creaks open. In the corner of my eye, I watch my girlfriend tries sluggishly sneak towards me on her hands and knees. While she has miniature gator skin bags underneath her eyes, I can clearly see the mischievous glimmer in her mirror-like irises. Pretending not to notice her, I chew on a delicious sandwich meat until I feel a sharp tug on my wrist. Her jaws drop, wrapped around it, gently knobbing on my limb. She let go once I took a look at her. I keep my hand held out so she can take it. What she does, it's a simple matter of drawing her up and onto the couch beside me. She sniffs the air and follows the smell to my club, which she also nips at. Hey, give me some. One bite. One human bite. Heh. The fucking dynamic between them is absolutely adorable. She crunches off the other end, and I follow with my next bite. It's good. Olivia's cooking is always wonderful. Oh, cook. She's definitely upset about something. Hey, something got you down? You seem low energy. Nah, don't worry about it. Just some heckler when I was wrapping up the stream. Don't worry about it. What was your day? Or how was your day? Ah, man, it was nuts. Also streaming. I don't got those numbers, but I do draw in a fair amount of people. It's gonna be probably not the best experience. Because, you know, chat is a big part of streaming culture. And not only that, making certain messages where it's supporting or taking the piss out of said streamer. That is ulcer culture. And how you react. If you act angrily, of course, you can be, you can actually take it to heart, be angry, or you can try like, I don't know what they call it, but some anger management. I don't think it's anger management, but it's basically ex, uh, expulsing or using your anger to your advantage, so you can bait more people to give you more money, basically. Maybe she could have done that. I don't know. Ah, man, it was nuts. Work, right? Yeah, day. I barely had time to finish my last assignments to avoid homework. Like the other students were in a rush too. And there was some stupid bug with the submission site. Really exhausting day. Some prick nearly rear-ended me with his pickup. Was it lifted? Ah. But I did get my schedule cleared. The spring break is all ours. Ah, nice. How was your day? Oh, I just streamed. All day? Nice. Have you reached 5,000 followers? Yeah, I did. Ooh, okay. Okay. We like progress. And even if I just have like, what, 158 subscribers? I appreciate all of you. Even if you're new and you're just here for Wani, I appreciate the views. And if you could comment, that would be nice. Maybe even leave a like. That's nice. Hopefully your career really takes off soon. Hopefully. Truthfully, I worry for her a bit. Oh yeah. I was thinking we could arrange a day out sometime. Go on a little vacation during the break. Oh yeah? Yeah, does that sound like fun? Come on, we need to get out more. I went out last week. Okay, I get your point. Yeah, it sounds fun. Where do you want to go? A park maybe? I still don't know what's around here. I think there's a few public parks around. It'll be like when we saw the bluffs. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? You haven't gone back to Volcadero. We live in Volcadero, you dork. I mean, the city. We should go check it out. I bet the Paynes would love to have us over. Olivia flinches. What'd you say? What do you say? Little trip down memory lane? Come on, it's only been a year. I think it'd be fun to feel the coastal breeze again. Not yet. Huh? Olivia fidgets. I don't want to see... I want to... I don't, damn. I don't want the Paynes to see me yet. Why not? When I left, I didn't leave on the best of forms. I could tell they were unsure if I'd make anything or something of myself and make things work for me. Heck, I wanted to prove that I could before I left. But now, it's been a whole year. What do I have to show? I won't even make enough to cover my share of rent. Real. I feel that. I mean, I don't rent personally. I stay with my parents, but I get the pain. Olivia. My hand lays atop hers and curls over her fingers. Would Randy or Sophia care? Well, come on. We both know they just love to see you again. Her fidgeting eases, and a smile creeps slowly from her lips. Yeah. I guess. I'll shoot them a text later, okay? She looks up and nods happily. After that, then? I don't know. How about camping? I can look into local campsites. That sounds nice, yeah. Alright. Hey, you up for a movie or something? She nods. Using the remote, I browse for something decent. Oh, they added a bunch of old kaiju movies, okay. Better be more than fucking Godzilla, though. We finally settled in for a night of cheesy rubber suit monster movies. At some point, Olivia's tail had wrapped around my waist, and bodily dragged me to her. Slowly the sun fades down, leaving us only illuminated by a television screen. Sorry, Inko. For what? Well, my arm wrapped around her shoulders and pulled her as close as possible. For everything. With a derisive snort, I shake my head. You haven't done anything to be sorry for, Olivia. Exactly. I've done nothing. Even in the duskiness of the room, I can feel her hurt-filled eyes. I plant the most chaste of kisses on her nose, eliciting a giggle from her. I wouldn't say that. You've done so much more than you know. From me goes instead. But Olivia gets the message, and her head sinks into my chest. It's a bit difficult to pull my phone out with Olivia's tail in the way, but I manage. Hey, Sophia, would you like to have some lunch or something tomorrow? What are you doing? Sending that text. Oh, absolutely, sweetie. We haven't heard a thing from either of you for so long. Why don't we get brunch? Ooh, brunch would be epic. How would brunch with the paint sound, Liv? Okay. It's been a while since I had Auntie's waffles, after all. Brunch sounds good. Wonderful. Remember, BRUNCH. Got it. I accept the automated schedule update on my phone and let it drop into the couch cushion. Damn, that's a thing on my phone. I don't fucking use that. And return to our movie marathon. Hell yeah. Always love seeing the old cinematography tricks in action, and Olivia's enjoying the cheesy battles. Well, we both are enjoying that part. It's made even better after I ordered a pizza. Better be meat lovers. At some point, Olivia falls asleep leaning against me. I find it hard to stay awake too. Hey, the morning sun greets us as we exit the flat together. Hell yeah. No update to the wheelchair though, which is crazy. If it's ain't broke, why fix it? I take the moment to bask in its warmth, breathing deeply in the crisp spring air. Achoo! Excuse you, Inko. My hand is quick to rub my nose clear of any pollen. Sorry, Liv. Anywhere. Anyway, where are we heading first? Olivia ponders it as she wheels herself to the car. She waits idly in her chair, really considering where we'd spend the morning. Finally, she speaks up when I open the door. Well, Auntie Sophie said it'd be brunch. We got a couple of hours. Olivia climbs into the passenger seat carefully as I hold her wheelchair for her. It's become second nature at this point to collapse the chair and store it safely in the backseat. The backseat, hmm? Hey. Huh. I, kinda want to take a trip down memory lane. Memory lane, huh? Got it. Got the directions? Now in the driver's seat, Olivia has her phone out and connected to the car's older radio. Aux cord, huh? The old financial district first, then. With a nod, I shift the car into reverse and carefully back out of our parking space. Once we're on the road proper, Olivia sets the tone of our trip. The song is fast and upbeat, and with just a hint of patchiness, whatever that means. Glance at her, I see that she's checked out completely, her eyes cast on the passing view through her window. She won't be for long, thankfully, since getting back home is easy if you know which back roads to take. As we pass through a congested section of downtown, Olivia lowers the music and speaks up. Inko? I turn to her and see her face pressed through the window. What is it? That building. The one right there. Looking to where she's pointing, I see an older building that's vaguely familiar. After I squint at it for way too long, Olivia supplies the answer. It's the old arcade. Ooh, her voice is low. What happened to it? Taking a closer look at the building, I finally realized why I couldn't recognize it. The paint looks fresh, and there's a different sign above it. New management. Damn. Oh, must have been bought by someone else. Yeah. Do you want to check it out? You got the whole day after all. With the heavy traffic on the main road, Olivia has the time to consider deeply. Finally, she sighs and shakes her head. It's too early anyway. In fact, I think it's too early for Old Town too. I doubt anything interesting will be open. Oh. Well... Any other places you want to visit then? The light ahead finally changes and we start down the street again. But Olivia's eyes never leave the old arcade building. It's when even I can't see it from the rear view window when that Olivia decides. I'd like to see the bluffs actually. It might look nice early in the morning. That is a bit more of a drive. In a totally different direction. But sounds good. Turning the steering wheel to the side, the car starts down another side road towards the highway. Are you excited to go hiking again? Hiking? I mean, we don't have to walk the entire thing, do we? I just figured it'd be nice to do again. I suppressed the word exercise from my mind. It'd be nice to recreate our first real date. Yeah, it would. Silence washes over the cars as we both silently reminisce on our visit a year ago. Seems like so long now, even though it's just been a year. With a slow to a crawl in response to a silver SUV cutting me off, Elvie begins tapping on my arm furiously. Inko, look! Huh? She points at something out my window. I shift my gaze to follow. Oh, make it quick, man. To our left lies our old high school, St. Hammond. Oh wow, I didn't even recognize we were there. Oh, wait, we were. Can we stop and visit? It's Saturday. Might still be open. There's clubs on Saturday. There are some cars left in the parking lot. However, seeing Olivia become so adamant about wanting to check out the school, even after everything that happened last year, part of me hopes that Olivia's fam finally found her missing resolve. Let's give it a shot then. I engage in some questionably legal driving maneuvers to get us to the left lane and take us right into the school's parking lot. That multi-lane shift, man. Now, hey, the place is still pretty empty, so we're able to park real close to the front entrance. Although we get prime parking anyway due to this fancy sticker I got. Hehe, the disabled parking or whatever. Yeah. A quick look around for a place to park, pulling to the side of the road and turning the vehicle off. I step out of the car and make for the trunk to set up Olivia's wheelchair. It doesn't take long before we're taking a short walk up the path. The mural is as big and beautiful as ever, looming over us like the sacred guardian of the school. There are lights on inside. Olivia hesitates, hovering her hand just above the door handle. She pushes in. The cool air-conditioned breeze let out, along with the very familiar scent of the facility. Inside, it looks just like how we left it. Is it really okay for us to be here? Olivia glances around nervously and shrugs. I don't know why we wouldn't. Oh hey, Scalar. Well, normally students are supposed to call ahead or wait for a reunion. Olivia jumps. Mrs. Scalar! Hello, you two? What brings you back to St. Hammond? Ah, well, it's spring break for me, so we wanted to take the day and just, go around. I see, Mr. No, Inko. And are you on break too, Olivia? Her silver eyes cast downward for a moment, Olivia? I'm... yeah, I'm break 2, Mrs. Scaler. The older woman's gaze shifts between Olivia and I. I see. Well then. With a sigh, the principal turns and starts heading down the hall. Come on. You two will need visitor passes then. Oh, I just realized she has a cat on her mug. Olivia doesn't budge. Olivia? I don't think she heard me. Taking Olivia's handlebars, move to catch up with Mrs. Scaler. Everything looks like I remember it. The hallways, the lockers, even some of the posters. The principal smiles rarely. It's only been a year, Inko. Give it some time at least. What do you mean? No. Nice, instant transportation. We turn and enter a hallway that's permanently ingrained in my memories. The gala. Oh no. Well, the district's currently looking over a proposal we'd submitted. Hopefully St. Hammond will have a brand new wing in the coming years. Oh, or more classrooms then? Something like that. The administration felt that we should have a dedicated area for extracurricular classes. St. Hammond's was always focused on the arts, so that means... It's an art wing? She nods and enters her office. After a moment, she comes back with a clipboard and some large name tapes. For now, just sign this. Don't worry about disturbing any clubs today. There's only the Tabletop Games Club in the library. I fill out the sheet for both Olivia and I, and hand the clipboard back. Before Mrs. Scale returns to her office, though, she kneels before Olivia. And Mrs. Alford? The voice surprises Olivia, and her head tilts back up to look at the principal. Yes? I hope this break helps with whatever is on your mind. He may not be an official alumni, but you are a former student of St. Hammond. Before Olivia can respond, Mrs. Scaler stands upright and re-enters her office. So, what now? Olivia glances down the halls to her left and right. I want to sit at my old spot, at Mr. Anakin's class. Olivia lets go of my wrist with her tail and starts moving herself along. I follow closely behind, remaining silent so I don't break her focus. It's clear that there's a lot of emotions swirling through her. She looks up at the staircase, then continues to the elevator around the corner. Oh, I didn't think this far ahead. We don't got the key, do we? If you need, I can carry you up. Olivia reaches to her chair pocket and pulls it out. Ah, she still has the elevator key. I guess since she didn't graduate, she didn't return it. The elevator door slides open like it always has for us. Another bout of nostalgia waves over me. Of all the times Olivia and I wrote it. One memory stands out, though. Both of us huddled together in fear and... Of course, that Mia incident. The door opens, and I breathe in the fresh, outside air again. I always loved the open hallway up here. Olivia rolls her head past the rooms. 231, 232, 233, 234. Olivia stares at the nameplate. Now it reads Mrs. Frizzler, or Frizzer. Almost sounds like Mrs. Frizzle from, the Magic School Bus. Maybe that is a kind of a reference, or maybe it's just incidental. She sighs. After a moment, I reach ahead and open the door for her. Inside is pretty similar. There's obviously some new decorations. The teacher's desk has a different clutter of papers on it. But it's the same classroom. Olivia rolls inside. I watch her carefully move the chair by her old desk so she can use it. It's still. Should I enter? After a moment, she glances at me and pats the desk next to hers. I've been granted entry. Hell yeah. When I take my seat, Bits and pieces of my second day here surfaced within my mind. It's still here. Olivia's finger is tracing something. It's a little indent in her wooden desk. The one she used as an inkwell. How'd you even get away from with doing that? Our teacher was cool with it. She smiles. We both stare ahead to the front of the classroom. It's like the two of us showed up early for that day. And any minute now, an energetic Petro will waltz in, dramatically flapping his wings. There to take us on another learning adventure. Ready to give it his all to teach the values of craft, the values and craft of art. Olivia doesn't cry. Her fingers weakly tap against the desk. But she doesn't cry. After a while, she speaks up. You ready? Are you? She looks over with a slight smile. Yeah. I get up and push our chairs back in their original spots. Leaving, I turned around for one last look. I know Olivia is as well. It probably really is the last time. Damn. I don't know if I'll be going to a high school reunion. Never had the best of memories there. I gently shut the door behind us. Bye. We ended up taking a short tour of the rest of the school. Seeing the sights once more, the auditorium, the atrium, even the cafeteria. We got some of us our old favorites from the vending machine. On the way out, passed through the gala once more. I wonder, what's in that case? Yeah, this trophy case. Olivia hears my footsteps have stopped and turns. Their landscape is gone, and in its place a plaque. Ah. Olivia gently rolls up to the glass case. Step aside for her. It holds an etched stone slab and several photographs illuminated by dim yellow lights, surrounded by all the award-winning works of art by his students. And etched into the top of the polished stone lies his name embossed in gold leaf. Mr. Trent Antikin. 201M, 1986 to 201M, 2023 BC. Olivia's hands clasp over her mouth. Olivia, are you? She shakes her head and lets her hands drop to her lap. Inko. Olivia rolls back to the front office. Oh, there's even the cat on her wall. I didn't notice that before. Inside, Principal Scaler looks up from the sheet she was filling out. Ah, done with your sightseeing already? Though her tone is shaky, Olivia smiles and nods. Yes. Mrs. Scaler, Olivia wheels to her desk. They share a look, though I can't see what Olivia is doing from the entryway. But the principal, I see her face fall with us into a saddened frown. They're whispering, and Mrs. Scaler's eyes are getting misty. She wipes her face and nods, taking a blank sheet from her desk and writing on it. She accepts the paper. Thank you, Mrs. Scaler. Of course, and Mrs. Scaler frown transforms into a simple smile. I'll always be here at St. Hammond if you ever want to talk, Olivia. It goes for you too, Inko. Right. Thanks, Mrs. Scaler. Olivia turns and leaves the office, wheeling past me. Hey, Olivia, what's up? She doesn't respond, instead heading straight for school's exit. I think she just got the realization. Because, of course, she never got to do that speech. I'm guessing is she actually going to go to his grave and do the speech there? Or maybe at least pay respects to him? Following after her, I finally catch a glimpse of Olivia's face. Her face is set with determination. dance moment or Undertale moment. I have to move ahead and hold the doors open for Olivia, who beelines straight for our parked car. Olivia, wait up! She finally stops next to the passenger door and turns to me. What's going on? Sophia isn't expecting us for another hour. Good. We have time then. Time? Do you want to go somewhere else? Yes, I need... Her voice hitches, but she still focuses the words out, or forces the words out. I need to go see him. See who? She thrusts a paper forward to me to read. Oh. We're nearly there. It's not that far away. Only 10-minute drive. At least it's close, yeah? But a combination of dread and anticipation makes it feel like 10 hours. In the seat next to me, Olivia stares at the elevator key in her hand. Part of me thought she would have returned it. I thought she would return it too now that I think about it, but maybe she'll give it to Anakin. Maybe someday. It's not like they can just make another for a few dollars. Thankfully, it's not like a car key with a transponder. That shit's like already $100 plus. Simple keys, under 10. Pause. Probably even like 15. It's just important to her. Hope it doesn't rain. What's that one anime? Maybe you'll think of it once we're going to that location, but it's probably gonna rain a lot. Quote unquote. As we pull into the parking lot, I take hold of her other hand. I can feel the nervous vibrations through our connected palms, and yet her fingers intertwine with mine tightly. It's a solemn place. The grounds are well kept, but still creep up onto the old pavement. I help Olivia out of the car once more. The wind is picking up a little. We pass through our arching metal gate. She looks around at the sea of tombstones, completely lost. Damn, it is a gravesite. Oh my god! How are we gonna find it here? That is... oof. Oh no. It reminds me of Arlington now. I don't know. Let's just start. It seems a little too close to me as well, the graves. I should have asked for more details. Don't worry. We have time. It's like all bunched up here at the front, and then near that pathway in the background. Just sparse. I pushed Olivia along the gravel trails, past rows and rows of graves, or, on rare occasions, a small mausoleum. Without the plot number, you have to scan over each tombstone carefully. Oh, look at that. I just realized her tail wrapped around Inko's left arm. I like that. She's starting to cry as well, I think. Olivia's breathing picks up. There! Somewhat, in certain ways, that is adorable. But in other ways, it's kind of painful. I think that's the one. She's pointing to a small tombstone one row ahead. Without hesitation, I pivot and push Olivia forward to it. It's a similar plaque to the one at the school. Instead of engraved gold letters, it's simply carved into the stone. Olivia hands out for a bit, or holds a hand out for a bit, and lets it fall into her lap. We found it. For a while we rest in silence, just looking at the inscription on it. His teachings will continue on into the new generation. I'm startled when Olivia pushes herself out of her wheelchair. She kneels before the small tombstone, and I move to kneel beside her. Olivia? It's crying, or it's raining a lot today, boys. It's a bad day for rain. I'm fine. It's just, I want to finally tell him and go. Takes me only a moment to recall what she's referring to. It was nearly a year ago. That night that invades my dreams from time to time. I nod, laying a hand on her shoulder in solidarity. All right, Olivia. She looks at me and smiles a very fragile smile, and then begins. Mr. Anakin, you were a lot of things to me, a lot of things for me. You taught me so much, everything I know when it came to art, and you tried to teach me about myself, show me to live my life that was better than how it was back then. You used to grate on me when you would lecture me about my feelings, but I know you did it because you gave a damn. You gave a damn about me, about everyone around you. Even when I was being stupid and trying to hide away from everything, you came into my life and showed that the world wasn't as bad as I saw it. Olivia's eyes turned to me, and I can see the tears flowing freely down her cheeks and over her shaky smile. You were right about him too, Mr. Radigan. I'm grateful to have had you as a mentor. I promise. From now on, to you and to everyone, I'll live my life unshackled by doubt and fear, like you had always taught me to do. Thank you, Mr. Attican. Olivia sits back. Hate to think of how all of that would swing on her this whole time. But it's gone now. And thank you, Inko. I know it's been hard. You've done so much for me. I promise I'll get better. I promise I'll be someone worth it all. I shut my eyes and move in to hug Olivia. Thank you so much for giving me the time. I love you. I love you too, Olivia. I'll get better. Oh, and that's the end. I want to hug that gator by Caveman on. Yes, sir. So, I finally finished it. Holy shit. They did say it was, what's that? It is basically twice as long as Snoot Game. And I do believe that. I haven't played it, like I said, personally, but it does feel like it. At least comparing my gameplays. But I'm guessing that's somewhat a good ending? Is it? Because she did get her piece. She did say her speech. But it took like a year. And probably that wasn't the best one? Or maybe it was? Not sure, but do get to see some sketches, which I do like. Loyalty freak music is funny as hell. Oh, we never saw that plushie again. Maybe it was in her room and we just didn't notice. Oh, there's the fire group boys. Talmegia, Richardland TV. What a name. Stock Sounds. We love Stock Sounds. Special thanks. And you. Hey, there's my drawing! Darth Nihilus! Wani and fucking Kotar too? The same universe? Oh, we got a hug too. We get that damn hug. Hell yeah. Ending 3 of 4. Okay. Damn. I kind of see a parallel between the third ending of this game and Snoot, because in Snoot, we just don't see our friends. Or we don't see our GF's friends. Actually, they basically rely on us for the most part, but at least with Olivia, there is the fact that they did set up a meeting or a get together with her previous family, so that's something. With Fang, I don't know. I think she was just like a teacher, or maybe a caretaker of some kind, babysitter. Who knows? But yeah, the 15th, just 9 days from today. Right. Uh, cool. So, I'll be taking a break real quick, or taking a break from Wani for like 1 or 2 days, but I'll get endings 1 and 2 together because I just want to get those over with. So, yeah, I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you in whatever episode you watch next, channel man. Peace out.